morning everyone. So today we are back with the videos from here in Rio, and we've come to the world famous Copacabana, probably the most popular beach in Brazil. Yeah, I think so by far. For us, not the most beautiful, but it is the most famous, and it's been a long time since we've been here. When was the last time we came to this beach, you remember?
2 years ago, when we were staying in a place, I think it was in a building over there. We rented an apartment.
Yeah, beachfront.
Yeah, it was a very nice apartment, and yeah, we were going to the beach almost every day because we were right here. But on this trip, it's the first time that we're going to Copacabana Beach.
Yeah, we've been here almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it is a weekday. If you come here on a weekend, this road is closed. So yeah, that's really good. It's like a big walking street, but yeah, not today. So since it is a weekday, the beach is pretty empty for Copacabana standards anyway. On weekends this place is just jam-packed. Still got the people doing the sports though, so that's very common here, the bat and ball. Ah, these guys are doing it with a net, like tennis. Yeah, sometimes they do it without the net. So we found our spot here, right at the front. It's a bit misty today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the forecast showed it's going to be super sunny. I mean, it is kind of sunny, but yeah, just very misty. So here on the beach, they have these places called barracas, which are kind of like these little stores. And then you can rent these chairs here, these little metal chairs, drinks. They also have showers as well. I think you can buy snacks as well. But even on the beach, there's loads of vendors. I mean, these two are vendors here selling clothes, but also people selling drinks and a bit of everything, right? The vendors.
Yeah, many options like for everyone.
Yeah, every kind of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just walking by all the time, the vendors. Yeah, the ocean's a bit rough today. You can see nobody is really swimming. Check out those waves. So here people surf, but it's more towards the corners down there, and also down there in Leme. So this isn't really a beach where I'd leave your belongings unattended, but what you can do if you're alone, you can leave it with a family. That's what I used to do when I would come here alone. Just ask them, just say, oh, can you keep an eye on this? Keep it with the family. Yeah, and then you can come in and swim and stuff. Like me and Carol could do that now if we wanted to. We could give our bags to someone that's close by and then swim together, but yeah, not today. So we decided to get some beach food snacks. I got this Brazilian thing called coxinha de frango. So it has chicken inside. Not exactly sure what the outside's made out of, but yeah, it's really tasty, really common here in Brazil.
And I got the bolinha de queijo, which is like a cheese ball. And it's not a little cheese ball, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big cheese ball.
Big cheese ball.
It's the same as mine, right? But mine just has chicken inside and yours has cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all this was 25 reais. We got 4 overall. Carol has another one in there. But there are other cheaper options. We saw a hamburger, what was it?
3 for 10.
3 hamburgers for 10 reais.
10 reais. Not sure if it's a good one, but you can find cheaper options.
Yeah, but that seems cheap for the beach, because normally the beach in Brazil is more expensive. Yeah. So we're just going on a little walk now to a spot to rent a bike. We're gonna head to a place nearby that has a little trail that I think we did like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And this is what I would do when I lived here in Rio. Pretty much every Sunday I would come to the beach and yeah, I just have like music on my headphones and I'd just be walking up and down this beach and Ipanema pretty much every weekend. That's what I do. But now I have good company. So around the city of Rio, you get these spots here where you can rent the bikes. A lot of people use it, so there's never really that many bikes around, but yeah, we got our two here. So you just have to sign up to this app here where it tells you how many bikes are in each one. You can click on it and then it gives you a code, and then you just put the code in there and it unlocks it. So there's a few different plans. We did one for 20 reais that gives you the bike for 2 days for 48 hours, because we're probably going to use it tomorrow, and then you can ride it for like 2 hours at a time. There is another one that you pay like 3 reais for every 15 minutes. If you're going to be using it less, you can get that one. And there's also like monthly plans that are even cheaper if you're going to be using it a lot. So yeah, loads of different options. So now we're at Lagoa Rodrigo de Freitas, huge lake here that's right between Copacabana and Ipanema. And this is also a very popular spot here in Rio, so there's this really nice walkway and cycleway all the way around the lake. And yeah, loads of people come here to walk, do exercise. Yeah, if you want, you can also rent these little boat thingies here, like pedal boats, the swans. So it only took about 15 minutes riding the bike. It was super close. And we're right next to the park as well, so it's this big green area here. That's what we're going to enter. I think the viewpoint's up there. But if you look around, look at these huge like mountains everywhere. One over there as well. I think you can walk up that one. I think it's called Maroca. Guys, so check this for a fail. It says from Tuesday to Sunday it's open from 8 AM to 5 PM. So we're here on the only day that it's not open, Monday. So we can't do it. There goes our plan.
Yeah, well, but the good thing is that Rio has so many things to do, so we can just do something else that's gonna be awesome either way.
Yeah. Oh well. What was that?
I don't know.
Yes, I'll give you a better view of the lake here. That's that little...
Oh yeah.
What is that?
You know, it's like a duck. Not
Yeah.
not a duck.
Not a duck.
Something.
Some weird Brazilian tropical bird. Squeaking. So I said lake, but I think it's more of a lagoon. But yeah, you can see it's super huge. So I think people do water sports in here, like canoeing sometimes.
Yeah, and they also have that thing over there.
Yeah, I talked about that.
that-
The paddle swan thing.
Yeah. But the water is not proper for swimming, so.
Yeah, you can't swim in here. So I didn't mention, but the park that we tried going to is called Parque da CATACUMBA. So yeah, if you come to do the trail, just don't come on a Monday and then you'll be able to do it. It's only like 15 minutes, I remember. You don't go too high, but you still get some pretty nice views. The best views in Rio though are from these ones over there. I think the first one closest to us is Dois Irmãos. And then in the background, it's in the clouds right now, but that's Pedra da Gávea.
Pedra da Gávea.
That's the tallest one on this coast, I think.
And the trail to get there is a bit hard to do. It's like more than 2 hours, I think, but we want to do it. I've never done it before, so we want to do it, and we also want to go to the Dois Irmãos.
Yes, I think one of the next videos is gonna be a trail to one of those guys. The view's supposed to be spectacular. So we ended up getting back on the bikes because this lagoon's huge. If I remember correctly, I think it takes like 45 minutes to an hour to bike around it. So to walk around it would take way too long. So yeah, I think we're gonna bike all the way around. We decided to make a quick stop on the lagoon for a fresh coconut. I think our first coconut on this trip. Really nice and sweet and really cold as well. And that was 6 reais only. I thought it'd be more here in the like tourist zone, but yeah, really good price. Got a pretty good view here as well, look. Just a bit noisy with all the cars behind us. So we're now in Ipanema. I think this part might actually be a neighborhood called Leblon, but it's joint to Ipanema. Just like Copacabana, you have the Portuguese style patterns on the ground. I think it's a different kind of design though. And the bike ride here was really easy because everything's flat here, so yeah, it's not hard. So here it is, the famous Ipanema beach, or as foreigners call it, Ipanema beach. I think I prefer this more than Copacabana.
Yeah, me too. I think because of the view. I don't know. The two brothers, Dois Irmãos.
Yeah,
view.
that view is way better than
Yeah.
Copacabana.
Yeah, I love it.
Way bigger. Yeah, and I think usually this is a bit maybe more relaxed.
Yeah, it's
Still crazy, yeah.
Still crazy. On the weekends, this is like jam-packed, and I don't like to come on the weekends, but now it's fine.
Yeah, now on the weekday, it's pretty empty. Alright, let's go down here, the sandbags steps. Yeah, so some of you asked why I moved to Brazil, and this is pretty much kind of why. I was born and raised in Manchester in England, and there we didn't really have any beaches, no nature like this. So I originally came here on a holiday. I wasn't supposed to stay here, but then yeah, I kind of like fell in love with the place, and then I ended up just moving here. And my mother's Brazilian, so I've always had a Brazilian passport, so I could stay here with no problem. And then yeah, I got a job here. And I think while I lived there, even though I was working, I always kind of felt like I was on vacation, because I was used to my English background, right? So even after work, in about 15 to 20 minutes, I could be on these beaches here. So yeah, it just kind of always felt like a vacation. Carol got herself her second beach snack.
My favorite one.
Your favorite one?
Yeah, milho verde, which is
corn.
Corn, yeah.
Green corn.
Yeah, it's not sweet.
Oh yeah, the corn here isn't sweet corn, is it?
Yeah, so they put butter and also a bit of salt, and it's very tasty.
How much was that?
8 reais.
8 reais? Is that expensive, like,
yeah,
for here?
For here it's just normal.
For the
but
beach?
For Brazil it's expensive.
Okay. So we both just got some of our favorite, the acai. And mine was 500 milliliters, so that was 15 reais. And Carol's was 300 milliliters?
300, and it was 9 reais.
9 reais. And now we're going to probably watch the most famous sunset spot in Rio, which is that big rock over there at the end of the beach of Ipanema. Sunset will be soon. Yeah, so I've missed this spot. Seen many sunsets here before. You can see behind us. Loads of people here. Loads of surfers here as well. Really good waves today. So further up at the top of the rock, there's this big viewpoint here. Nobody here for some reason. Sun's pretty much gone down now. It's gonna get dark soon. And it's kind of weird that there's a cactus all over this place.
Yeah, it's natural from here.
Yeah, the whole thing, like all this is cactus. I don't think I've seen cactus anywhere else in the city of Rio.
In the city, no. Just in the areas of Búzios, Arraial do Cabo.
Yeah, Região dos Lagos,
Yeah.
that region has it, but not in Rio, but this rock, it's just full of it everywhere. So I think we're gonna head out now before it gets dark, probably get a Uber back to Carol's house. And we're not quite sure what we're gonna do in the next video. We might go to the city center. There's quite a lot of historic stuff to see there, so yeah, possibly that'll be the next video. If you like this one, just drop a like to support us, subscribe if you like to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram for more recent updates, and we'll see you in the next one.